Hey my loves! So I'm here with another pregnancy update video, and I know it has been a couple of weeks and a bunch of you guys were asking where week 22 went and what happened to it and all that stuff, and I apologize guys if I didn't explain myself a lot clearer. So I tried to explain myself on Facebook and on Twitter. I didn't want to have to put up like an explanation video, but basically, between getting really sick after our anniversary trip when we went to Vegas, and I posted up some like outfit of the day kind of maternity wear videos, or not videos, video and vloggy stuff on my RachhLoves channel. So I will put the link on the screen if you guys are interested in that. But between getting sick after that trip, plus not feeling like I had like a ton of updates for you guys from that 1 week, I felt like I would just combine week 22 and 23 and answer all of your questions then, and hopefully have some more updates, which I do, and can't wait to share them with you guys. So I apologize that last week I didn't have anything up for you guys, but this week I have lots of fun updates for you, and I have some questions to answer and all that fun stuff. Okay, so best moment this week. Definitely feeling baby moving around and rolling around almost. Like sometimes I'll find like if I'm on an angle lying down in bed but kind of like tilted up but like almost on an angle sort of on my back, I don't know if that makes any sense, but sort of in that position I can actually feel baby like underneath kind of like moving like this. Like you can feel their fists moving. I don't know, like it's crazy. So that was a really cool moment because up until now baby has just been like, you know, like kicks or like hiccups or something like that. So feeling them actually like move and like have, you know, coordination almost, it was really cool. That, and also getting to tell my friends the sex of the baby, was really fun and really exciting, and just a really fun moment to finally get to share with them. Worst moment this week, just being really exhausted, to be quite honest. I have been waking up so much in the middle of the night and just having to go to the bathroom all the time, like 4 or 5 times in the middle of the night, and it's just freaking exhausting. I will wake up wide awake at like 5:30 in the morning and be on Twitter, and like then I'll fall asleep until like 9:30, 10. Like it's not a good like sleep schedule, and it's really aggravating to me because I love mornings and I feel like I'm my most productive self like first thing in the morning and getting going, and I hate just getting up really late and just feeling like I'm behind and all that stuff. So that has been really not very fun. Cravings in the last couple of weeks. Recently it was Eggo waffles, which I talked to you guys a little bit about on Twitter. I have not had Eggo waffles in a lot of years, but I was really craving them, so I was like, okay, Rachel, you do not need Eggo waffles. You know, we can make waffles from scratch or pancakes or something that's a little bit healthier. Like you don't need to go out and buy like a bag of waffles. But of course I was walking through the grocery store and I happened to bypass the freezer section. I just see this big wall of Eggo waffles and they're like, oh, and so I bought some and they were awesome. That and Greek yogurt. I have been having Greek yogurt with blueberries, strawberries, and bran flakes every morning, and it's so good and so yummy, and I feel like baby really likes it too because I can feel them kicking and punching and moving around, or maybe it's just the extra energy they get from the sugars in the food, whatever it is. Any changes that I'm experiencing, I've been feeling a little bit off balance as of late. Definitely when I'm heading to the bathroom, blindly wandering through the dark to try and get to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I've been feeling a little bit off balance. Also, I find baby's acting a lot more active throughout the day, not just in the mornings and at night times. So I can feel him or her, I have to emphasize that. I'm feeling them kicking and punching a little bit more, and you know, throughout the day or with meals and things like that, so that's really cool as well. And by the way, when I say them or their, it's just easier than explaining him or her every single time. It's not that I have twins. I do not have twins, I promise. I would have figured that out in week like 11 or whenever I had my first ultrasound. It was week 11, 14? Week 14. So fact of the week. So I am on just finishing off week 23, so that is the beginning of month 6 for those of you that are wondering. And I guess my favorite fact was just finding out that baby was about 8 inches long, which is pretty substantial. Like, I can feel baby showing off and like kicking one hip and then punching the other hip. It's pretty funny. And also weighing over a pound now, and they're going to double their weight by the end of the month, which is crazy. Like, they're really starting to grow at a much rapider, that's not a word. And baby is also starting to develop a little bit more fat in their body, because right now baby is very transparent. So if I look at any of my ultrasounds, you can really tell they're very skeletal looking still because the skin is very transparent, but baby is starting to pack on the pounds in terms of fatty tissue. So by, I think, month 8, baby will be no longer transparent at all. Yay! So now I'm going to answer some of your questions from the last video that I did. Am I doing any exercise? Yes and no. I am not a huge fan of traditional exercise. I don't like just going to a gym and just running on a treadmill. I've never been like that. As of late, I really have not been that active, to be completely honest with you, other than walks and things like that. But actually my sister is very knowledgeable in that whole field of stuff, fitness and training and wellness and nutrition and bones and muscles and all that kind of stuff. She has degrees in that kind of stuff. So she is going to be coming on to this channel and helping me out with a bunch of different fitness videos. So if you have any questions regarding to that, if you could put like #Lauren in the comment section below and ask your question, that way we can go through and decide what video we want to do first. It's not my specialty, but it's nice to have my sister on every once in a while to kind of do something like that, because I think it's really important to understand the difference between being healthy and going on a diet, because there is an extreme difference in my opinion, and I don't like hearing that you girls are going on diets or trying extreme measures to be fit or thin or anything like that. So I really want to get across in a couple of videos just the importance of being well and being balanced, and I think that's the most important aspect of overall fitness and health. Makeup by Allie asks if I found that my acne came back at all during my pregnancy. And I think you had mentioned also in one of your other comments that you're pregnant as well, so congratulations. But I didn't actually notice that my acne came back. Actually, I found the opposite. So whether it's the skincare regime that I'm doing, which I'm sure plays a huge part in that, or the fact that I've been drinking a lot of lemon water, which is just a natural internal cleanser, for lack of a better word. But whatever it is, I definitely have been noticing a significant drop in the number of breakouts that I've been getting. I do get them more often when I get really stressed out or when I'm traveling, but definitely not as frequently as they used to, so that's a huge relief, and I'm sure pregnancy plays a part in that for sure. Erica asks, what do cravings feel like, and do cravings kind of vary in intensity? I think cravings when you're pregnant are very similar to cravings you get when you're not pregnant. I don't know, I assume, like, I've always had cravings for certain foods. Like, there'll be days where I'm just like, I really feel like an ice cream sandwich, or I really want to go out to McDonald's and get a McFlurry. Over the past maybe 4 years or so, I've really learned to train myself to distinguish the difference between a craving of the mind and a craving of the body. I think they're very different, and I'm a firm believer in understanding the difference, because otherwise you get into this just whirlwind of craving sugar and salt and all these unhealthy things when your body is really actually craving a lot healthier options. And maybe I'll do a video on that whole side of things, but that was a really important thing for me. So maybe my cravings are a little bit different than anyone else who's pregnant, but I find I crave a lot healthier things than unhealthy things, and if I'm craving things that are unhealthy, I will still have them because I still enjoy chocolate. Who doesn't enjoy chocolate? I understand that is more of a craving to help me just relax and calm down, and I know that's completely of the mind versus what my body wants to nourish my baby and me with. Claire82994S says, are you planning on filming any of your labor and delivery at all? Absolutely not. For me, I'm a lot more private about that. I'm very nervous about labor and delivery, so it's not something, I mean, I barely want to share it with Chris. I don't know about sharing it with all of you guys, but obviously I will be doing a whole video afterwards explaining what it felt like and what I went through and the feelings and emotions, and try and explain everything as much as I possibly can, and God willing that I have a very normal and very straightforward labor and no complications. Julie says, could you take us maternity shopping? That would be really, really fun. If I find any stores, like legit, like going in and walking into stores that have really nice maternity clothes, absolutely, I would love to do that. I might have to actually talk to the stores beforehand, because a lot of stores get really antsy about me walking into a store with a camera. But assuming they're okay with it, I would love to do something like that. I think that'd be really, really fun. I've been doing the majority of my shopping online, and I have a haul going up on my RachhLoves channel next week, so go and check that out if you're interested in seeing what kind of maternity clothes I have picked out. And I will be doing more outfits of the day as the weather gets nicer, which it is finally. And now I want to show you guys the update on my bump. So here is the week 23 bump for you guys, but I know it's kind of hard to tell with the stripes. I just realized that now it might be a little bit difficult, but hopefully you guys can see that. Definitely growing, which is really exciting, and bump is a lot more noticeable now, and yeah. And that's everything for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have a doctor's appointment this week, so I will be doing another update next week. I won't be doubling up this time, and hopefully I'll have some good news for you guys, and I'll talk to you a little bit about what the doctor's visits entail and what's involved and what kind of tests I need to do and all that. I was gonna say fun stuff, but it's really not that fun. And hopefully I will also get some more information on how much weight I've gained over the last little while. I'm really excited to see what it is and what the number is, so that's gonna be good as well. So check back next week for all of that. Give this video a thumbs up if you love the pregnancy vlogs, and baby and I love you so much, and we'll talk to you all in our next video. Mwah!